Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Hey everybody, I'm finishing this rig this morning. Yeah. What's the signal? I feel like it's maybe not quite as good today. Seems okay. Hopefully it's coming through. Today I am going to finish up the last little bit of these facial expressions with the brows and the eyelids, and yeah, there we go. Yeah, so the brows and the eyelashes just need a few more shapes on them, and then hook a few things up, and then this character's face rig will be done. And then I'll have to do some really boring technical stuff after that, which I won't stream. But we'll make some funny little faces and before I call it off for the day. And then I'll continue offline. And the next time y'all see me, I will be working on a new character, which will probably be after the Thanksgiving break. Because I'm gonna cook some stuff today. But anyways, yeah, so just got a few. I think last night I just about got through all the eyelash stuff, although this blink may not actually work. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, because it was a big old mess. But I think the rest of these are all good. Although I thought I took care of these kinds of issues here, and it looks like I haven't fully, so I might have to fix that. So I guess I'll do that one first, just to get it out of the way. I might have just missed it when I was going through the list. There. Well, almost. Just gonna flatten this out. There we go. That's pretty good. Now if I do this, do that, and do this. No wrinkle. Cool. Okay. So let's just mirror that. We're good. Okay, so as I was saying, I think the face is all done. And I think I mostly got through the eyelashes as well. I think, yeah, the wide eyes were the last ones there. The brow stuff, maybe moving the eyelids and eyelashes a bit right now, but it's not supposed to, so once I've baked the expressions, I'm going to be going in and canceling all that out in a few minutes anyway, so I'm not going to mess with any of that. The only other thing I think is to do the actual eyebrows themselves, which also don't have that many. And then we're ready to bake and do a little cleanup. And we're gonna do little correctives for the blinks. And that'll be pretty much it. However, one thing I realized last night is that I don't know if the eyelid should fully just come down without the bottom one moving at all. I feel like the bottom one should come up a little to meet the top. I mean, that's what I have the other characters doing anyway. I'm trying to remember if it caused any trouble to not do that. When I set these up like months ago, I think I maybe ran into a problem once I started doing motion capture testing, but I can't remember what it was. And I think I decided at the time I needed the bottom lid to move a little bit. But honestly, I can't remember. So I guess I'm just going to leave it the way it is and we'll find out. So yeah, brows. Let's do the brows. Don't think the brows are going to move at all for these shapes. Maybe a little, I guess. Let's see. Oh, another thing is, I'm generally not going to be using these shapes for now anyway, other than the blink and the eye wide and the squint. So those are the ones I'll focus on for whatever brow motion might happen, and the rest I will kind of just do a quick once over. But yeah, the blink, we'll do a little something with the blink. So I'm going to make sure that's turned on and save and do one of those. And these are going to be really basic, just like floating. So I'm not even going to do any sculpting for some of these. I'm just going to move the brow. It's nice to get a little bit of response in the brow when the blink happens. Not too much, just something. Let's see how that is. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. Easy. Okay. Mirror that. Do a little bit of a move for this one as well. Go. But not as much as the blink. Yeah, cool. That one actually has some movement, so great. And this is the main one that we're actually going to do anything with for all this business. And this one I may actually sculpt a bit, yeah. All right, And so that's those, and now we do the actual brow movements, and those will get used a lot. So let's find those in the list here. Brow down. Brow down, bro. Okay, yeah. And it's okay for these to kind of float across the forehead for these characters in particular. So I'm just moving it basically as far as I can so we have maximum range to play with later. And if I need even more, I can use the tweakers, but the tweakers are going to take the rest of the eyelid and forehead with it as well. So I'm mainly going to be relying on these shapes for my brow motion. There we go. I think that's good. Take a quick look at the actual contours. Yeah, it's nice. I want to make sure that the brow and the lashes and the lid make like a nice shape together, and the curves. The curves are pleasing. I would say I'm happy with that. Cool, so that's brows down. Brows in or up is that kind of thing. So let's tweak that a bit. Probably one of my favorite things about Blender is the 3D cursor. It is so useful. It's one of those things that, like, for years I would open Blender and I would see it sitting. It's usually not green in the lines like this. It's like yellowish green, so that it's easier for me to see. But usually it's black with the little red and white kind of circle thing. And it's the kind of thing before I was using Blender, I would open Blender and see it there, and I would just think, that thing is such an eyesore. Can I just get rid of it? I had no idea it was so incredibly helpful. But it really is, and I use it all the time, and going back to another 3D program and not having it would be painful for me at this point. So 3D cursor, check it out. 10 out of 10, would use again. Highly recommended. So what we're doing with these brow shapes, this was a suggestion from a friend of mine who works for Disney, is to pay attention to this thing that she calls the straight versus the curve. It's probably not her term, but we kind of are using straight-ish edges on the top of the brow and curved on the bottom, and that's how I guess a lot of characters do their brows these days, and I like it. I mean, I wouldn't just do it just because it's popular or it's what's, you know, it's what Disney is doing, but I think it looks nice, and I thought it was a good suggestion, so I'm rolling with it for these characters in particular. And yeah, so as I sculpt these and mush them around, I'm being mindful to kind of preserve that straight versus curve shape. And I think, let's see, it's good. Let's raise them up a little more, maybe. Actually, no. I just want to exaggerate this some if I can. Let's see. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, I want to get pretty exaggerated with it, actually. Just have a lot of range to work with. This is going to be cartoony, and when we're zoomed out way over here, we want to be able to see changes like that. We may be going by really fast, so it may feel like a little much right now, but it's going to be good to have later. Yeah, now it looks like we're just gonna have a straight line on the top, and that's fine. I think. We'll just clean up this curve on the bottom. Yeah, okay, I think that's more what I need. Whoa. So then this will be like added to like wide eyes or something. And you get the full effect. Cool, so that one's good. Mm. Actually, yeah, don't do that. Kind of losing the shape of the brow there. Let's pull this part up a bit more. Yeah. Cool, I think that's just about it. I think just a sneer, maybe the brows react to the sneer a little bit. They do in the ARkit shape guide, so I'll add a little bit in here as well. Go on to the next character. Hello. Head points were blue. Which head points were blue? Okay, I think that's it for sneer. Oh yeah, on the banner. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it might be better without the blue points. Heyo, Versace. Did I say that right? I felt like the blue head points were creating too much of a horns, and I didn't want it to be too much like horns. Inside Out vibes, yeah. I'm very inspired by Inside Out. I love that movie, so cool. I can roll with Inside Out vibes. So yeah, that is it for sneers, and let me mirror that. And I think that's just about it for the expressions. I think we're ready to bake them. What's this one's name again? Amp. Thank you, Versace. I'm glad you like it. This is a rework of this design. I'm making some changes to some of the character designs. I'm just trying to up the cuteness a little bit. So yeah, I think let's just run through the list real quick. Yeah, I think we're good. Nice. The 8 dabbing pose. Yeah. Well, I can do an even better dabbing pose once the rig is actually done. I'm part of a community of streams that help one another reach their goals. Okay. You're gonna invite them over to support the cuteness. Thank you. Please do. Yeah, I'm a brand new channel, so trying to kind of grow grow an audience a little bit here. It's going to be a series of animated shorts. Cool. So the face shapes are done. I'm going to bake them now, and then I have to make a few what do I have to do? I have to make a few like fixes to a couple things so that we don't get weird artifacts like eyelids going over each other and stuff like that. And the eyelid going through the eyeball when the character blinks, that's going to have to be fixed. And then the face rig will be done after that. Hey Jojo Catch 40. We are making a 3D character for a series of animated shorts. And yes, Unknown, I'm simultaneously streaming on Twitch and YouTube today. I am going to Hey, Versace invited me to come support. Yes, please do stick around. Yes, thank you. Thanks so much, guys, for coming by. I'm kind of new to Twitch, so if there's steps or whatever that I'm missing, then please forgive me. But yeah, just working and sharing my workflow here. If anybody has, yeah, would love to learn animation. Yeah, I can answer animation questions. If you guys have animation questions. Unknown till that person who was on Twitch that I said hi. Yeah, I've got all the chats accumulating up on the chat overlay so you guys can all see each other. I think there's even a bot that will send all the chats between the two. So I should just set that up. Next time I'll have that set up so that way all the chats will show up in everyone's window. I do normal editing, like video editing. Pick some new music here. What are y'all feeling? Electronic still, or should we go to something more chill and ambient? Or I've got like guitar music. I have some guitar music picked out. Some Africa music that I really like here. Some African beats. Animation seems complicated. Yeah, it is. It very much is. Hey, the Dark Prince, Ra, thank you for coming. We'll just move on with Brendan Muller here for now. Okay, so I'm going to save up a version here. And now I'm going to bake these expressions. So I'm going to check my list. I'm going to make sure everything's in the list that's supposed to be, and it looks like it is. And I have to double check the modifiers are all set the right way. Turn off all these subdivs. Okay, let's see. Oh, they blocked. Sorry guys, here, I can make the chat bigger. It's too small. I can fix that. You guys don't need to, you guys don't really need to see the whole, like, sidebar of my Blender, do you? How's that? Is that a little better? Okay, yeah. Let me look at my settings for a sec here. Settings, settings, settings. Versace, I'm looking for the settings for the whisper. I don't know where they are. Better. Good, good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't find it. I'll just Google it real quick. Or I can message you. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Thanks for the follow, Versace. Thanks for the follow, Dark Prince Ra. Okay, I think I found this. Got it. Okay. All right, so let's bake these shapes. I saved up my version, so now I go to the bake tab, and then I think we just do bake all shape keys. Oh wait, I was still going through. I found that if I had modifiers turned on when I bake, I sometimes get some weird results, so I'm just gonna go in and turn them all off. Eyelashes. Cool, thank you, Versace. And the scarf is not part of the body, so yeah, I think we're good. Don't have to worry about any of that. All right, so let's bake these. Use corrective shape keys, generate test action, initialize shapes, keep FaceIt rig active. We do want that because we want to keep that rig around. Yeah, it'll take just a moment. Unknown animations. Versace, what's up? Here, I'll try turning on that bot in my restream settings, and then y'all maybe can have an easier time chatting with each other. Just one moment. Okay, chat settings. All right, I turned that on. Let's see if that works. Unknown animations. If you want to try another chat, let's see if it pops up in the Twitch window. I'm not sure if like I have to restart a stream or something for it to work, but we'll just see. If it doesn't work on this one, it'll work on the next one probably. Okay, so our face shapes are baked and we have some test animations. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it worked. Sweet. So, yeah, am I just working on the characters? Yeah, it's a long process. Unknown Animations has been here a few times and watched me tackle this long process. And I got one more character after this one to make some major design updates to. The pink one and the YouTube banner is going to get some pretty significant changes to their face for some cuteness upgrades. And then characters will be done, which will be so nice. And then I will actually move on to building a few sets and setting up to animate. And I will share that process as well. I'll be streaming as I animate shots. That'll probably be in a couple weeks. Okay, yeah, there they all are. Doop, 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 doop. So now that that's baked, we should have our FaceIt rig back. Yeah, I can't miss that. Yeah, that's where it'll get probably more fun to watch too, because we'll see the characters come into life. We'll have voices. We'll have a story happening. It's all gonna happen. Cool. So we got our FaceIt rig. Just got to turn on our armatures again. Gotta make a movie where he has powers, yeah. Yeah, then I can make the scene, exactly. Yeah, they I don't know if this one's gonna have like magic powers or anything. I'm open to it. But there is gonna be one character that does have magic powers for sure. Sheesh. Yeah. You're talking about the rig? Yeah, there's a lot going on. So turn off our wires at the moment. And I'll turn on the body rig. So this is kind of the whole entire rig. This is pretty much all the controls. Yeah, it is a lot of work indeed. And these add-ons I'm using for Blender are saving me a ton of work, and it's still a lot of work. Water break. So the first next step is to attach some things together. I need to make a bone in the... Well, first of all, let's make the control rig and test that out. There's actually going to be a third rig here. So go to control, generate control rig, FaceIt control rig, connect drivers, okay. And there we go, we've got a control rig. See you later, Jojo, thanks for stopping by. And thanks for Saji for helping. Yeah, if I can today, I will check out that stream. And your stream is lagging a lot. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've got like a weird connection today. My internet is not the greatest here, so I think it's probably the internet. I apologize for that. Some days it's great, but today I guess not so much. Yeah, crazy net collar thing. This is something the character designer added. Thought it was kind of cool. Maybe that can be used for a magic power. So yeah, this is the FaceIt control rig. So what this does is this helps me be able to use the expressions that I just spent all that time sculpting. So now I can just open the mouth. Get ourselves a smile. There we go. Now Amp can smile. Hey! And we can use these things to kind of do fine tuning on the shapes. You can mess around with the brows up here. Gets this one here. It's probably hard to see. There we go. Ah! Hey! Cool, so it looks like this is all working pretty well. And then if I go in and I turn this rig back on, I can use these tweakers to just kind of fine tune the shapes of brows and If I need to make some little changes to the eyelids, can use these little boxes for that. So yeah, it's all working. This is great news. I am done with this part. Yeah, there's still more to do, believe it or not. But a lot of the really kind of technical, boring stuff that comes after this, I'm not going to stream it because I think it'd be interesting for anyone unless they are actually doing this themselves. Eyes are moving. Cool, so I'm gonna hook up a couple things and then I can actually do like a fun pose. So one thing I have to do is okay, this part gets complicated. I have to bring up my notes. I think the first thing that happens is this one here. That is, no, that's not the right one, but it doesn't matter. I have to constrain both of these face rigs to the head bone of the body rig so that they all move together. Okay, and then I think I have to do the same thing to, yeah, all of these. And I'm doing this so that when I move the head, all the teeth and gums and everything stay inside the head. Let's pick some new music. Let's see, saved. Okay, cool. That's done. I think I have to do the same thing with the brows and the eyelashes. Everything that's a separate object needs to be constrained on the object level to the head bone of the body, so that they inherit motion when I turn the head. We should be good. I'm going to make a selection set for the 3 rigs so that I can select them all at once easily. And I'll not be using these, so I'll drop them on a unused layer. And now, if I did everything right, everything should stay together. Oh, not quite. Few little issues going on. Okay, so the tongue is floating. The eyelashes are floating, and there's some issues with the fingers there. So we'll fix the tongue first. Looks like there's just double transforms on a couple things. So maybe I don't need this constraint after all. Okay, that fixed that. So it's probably the same story with the eyelashes. Just turn that off. Cool. Well, that fixes that. And it just looks like I got some rogue weights in here by accident somewhere. It's probably the FaceIt rig. Fix those fingers. Oh no, it's the body. Well, luckily it's still an easy fix. So what I do is go in, can hide the face rigs. Weight paint. Yep. Cool. I think that fixed that. Okay, good. That's what that's supposed to look like. All right. So I think we fixed all our little problems. Face works. Face follows the body. Cool. It all works. It all works. Yay! Hooray! All right. So let's do like a real pose. Why not? Oh, the other thing I have to check is if the blink is probably totally broken. It's actually not so bad. Wow. It's much better than I thought it was going to be. So that's a whole other process. But not bad. Not too bad. But yeah, I think I'll just do a fun little pose and then I will call it a day for this stream. And I'm gonna go ahead and make this look a little more sensible. I'm gonna put these controls, all these mouth and nose controls that I won't use very often, in this layer here. Oops, but not the eye one. Let's try that again. One more time. There we go. A little less crazy. So these are the actual controls I'm going to use most of the time if I'm posing or animating anything in Blender. This will be a good time to save. here we go. Arm lock. I think we want that to be 0. Yeah. And same with the head. This rig kind of performs slowly. Let's see, do I have a subdiv turned on or something? Oh, it's the corrective smooth. That's what it is. I bet it will be a lot smoother now. Let's see. Better. Oh, also I have to close that. Let's try that now. There we go. That's what I was going for. It was that extra viewport. Now we're nice and smooth. Let's turn on that jaunty little music again. All right. Test out how well my arm correctives are working. I think this thing is set up to do Yeah. Hmm. Hooray! I feel like this one's personality is more like oh yeah, I gotta test these, make sure these are working right. Yep. tricky here to get this shape nice. Kind of doing a Superman type pose. Which definitely needs some work. It's kind of like a "it's a me, a Mario" type of pose. It also needs a lot of work, but this is just kind of testing out to make sure everything in the rig works. And I'll use it as a thumbnail for the video. Yeah, still learning as I go too. Figuring out what's best for this character. Okay. Oh, I know what's going on here. Eyelashes. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I still had a bunch of subdivs turned off, so I'll turn those all back on and we'll get the full effect. Cool. Looks like my bitrate is really bad today. So apologies if this stream was total garbage. Yeah, some people commented that it was lagging a lot. And yeah, it says my bitrate's pretty bad, dropped a lot of frames, so yeah. If you watch the replay and you got this far, thank you for chilling in spite of the lag. But yeah, I should probably end it here because it looks like the connection's really bad. And I think I'm done with this phase. And yeah, I'm gonna take care of all the housekeeping stuff now, and next time I see ya, I'll be working on a different character. It'll be the last of the big character changes, which will be great, and then it'll be time to move on to something else. The next phase of the project. So, just gonna stretch. Thank you again, and if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. It will help me a ton. And thank you, and have a great day.